Marvelous! With only taking 2% of your power, my body is completely restored. At least for the moment.
Just who are you anyway? You really are not the Rugal that died in the KOF.
As soon as I achieve my goal, your services will no longer be needed. And you will die in the ignorance. You will be nothing but another victim in my might.
I must say, that kind of speech is very similar to what the real Rugal would say.
Mr. Big, what brings you here? I gave direct instructions that I did not want to be disturbed while I'm regenerating my cells.
Huh. One of these days, I must teach you some proper manners. For now, I am simply here to tell you that our satellites have informed us that K-, his team, and 3 of the Ikari soldiers are headed towards Sector 9-T.
Sector 9T? I see. That miserable chrysalid must have allowed bark. I should have predicted this. Maybe this will be useful for us. We can use this to summon another battle to collect more data. And hell, Nameless, report to me at once.
What is shaking, Professor?
I will give you another mission. K- and his allies are running towards Sector 9T. Your mission will be to finish them off and bring me their heads.
K-. I see. I guess this battle was inevitable. In a certain way, I was looking forward to this fight. Me and Isolde have been wishing for this.
Yes, it will be a very interesting battle indeed. My only regret is that I won't be able to witness it. Now go!
He's going to use me and Nameless just like he did with Krauser. But what choice do I have? What choice do any of us have? You, Nameless, why do you follow that man? Don't you see how cool he is? I can see that deep in your heart you are completely different from him, and you cry for all the ones he slaughters and uses. Why do you do that?
For Isolde.
Isolde?
She was an anti-K, like you are now. But she died because of so many disastrous experiments. But her very essence lives in my glove. I work for NESTS because they are the only ones who can bring her back to life. I obey the professor just as I obey NESTS. I kill whoever I must with a single dream to seeing her smile to me again.
That is a mistake! I don't care what you say, but that is a selfish reason to take other people's rights to live.
Be quiet, you irritating pest! I know that you lost a good friend of yours as well as your robot follower. If you were in my place, would you not do the same?
I guess I would, if I was as weak-minded as I was before.
What?
I lost people I loved, but they never died in my spirit because they're still alive in my memory.
Words, words, words! Those are nothing but empty words! What good are the memories if the one person you hold dear is not beside you? Tell me what good that will do!
As long as their memories live in me, that is good enough. There is no way that the dead can return from the dead. I know that. The only thing I can do is fight for the ones who are still alive. To go as far as I can go because of what I feel for those people. There's a big difference between that and having people like you who denies other people's lives for your own selfishness. If you keep on like that, you will even forget the very image of Isolde.
What did you say?
That is enough! Go and do your job, Nameless. If you are really a true fighter, you will obey your desire to fight K.
As you wish, Professor.
Your loudmouth almost cost me my best fighter. But the one thing you've never counted on was his desire to see his love again. There will be nothing that stands in his way to achieve his goal. Nothing!
I have chosen this path. Me and me alone. I will accept this and go as far as I can go to achieve my aim. And Kula is wrong. I will never forget the face of the one I love. Never.
That miserable pest is becoming a big mouth. Because of her, I almost lost my strongest minion. And I can start to see that I'm practically losing my control over Nameless. And even Angel. As soon as I manage to exploit the power of this orb, I shall dispose of them at once. This is the very thing that Ignis has studied for so long. This orb is not of this world. It's practically alien. By studying this alien artifact, Ignis managed to control all the data he collected from all the fighters of the world. But sadly, Ignis did not collect all the power of this orb. But now, with all the data I'm collecting from all the fights I've created all over the world, I will harness its power and reach the one knowledge that science could never obtain. Immortality!
There's the island.
It sure seems deserted. It's amazing how this island was never shown in our satellites.
According to what Diana said, it was completely vital for NESTS to keep this island unseen.
Okay, let's find a place to land and start our investigation.
I don't know why, but I feel like I'm in a Lord of the Rings movie.
Stop your foolishness. This is serious.
Look at this scientific junk. It's all over the place.
True, it's like they have been abandoned for more than a year.
But these tracks are fresh. I would say they are at least a few months old.
Curious. That's practically the time when the attack of those fighters started. So our foes must have come to this island first.
So, what do we do now?
Let's follow the tracks!
I hate following orders.
Oh yeah.
You know, Hyden wasn't kidding when he said this place seems medieval.
And everywhere we go, we find more texts. Whatever it is that NESTS studied here must have been an important secret for Ignis to be so reserved about it.
What could be in a place like this?
Hey guys, look here! Just check out this joint.
It really does look like one of those old Japanese mansions.
I think it is pronounced castle.
Details, details.
Now what would a Japanese ancient castle be doing on an island like this?
Let's find out.
Oh dear, this place seems more like a laboratory than anything else.
So what are we looking for anyway?
I don't know. Some clue, something that can aid us. Krauser had told us to come here first before we go rescue Kula, so it's because it's important.
You're very optimistic and trusting that guy. I say it's a waste of time.
Krauser had never lied to me. I know there is something important here. I know there is.
Maybe. But I still think you're wasting your time.
Maybe there's a secret door or something. Maybe.
Huh? The heck is that thing? It seems like...
A crystal ball?
Now that's just weird.
There seems to be something in it.
Wait, Ralph! Don't touch it!
The moment it was touched, that strange magic letters showed up. It is definitely not ancient Japanese.
Could this be a clue?
If it is, we don't know what it's saying.
Maybe I can help. There's a translation software inside of my circuits that NESTS put in. I should be able to translate whatever language this is. Just give me a minute.
Well, what's it saying?
It's just a simple title, so to speak. It says, "This journal is the property of the sorcerer, Amakusa."
The sorcerer Amakusa?
You know him?
Yes. Amakusa was a young Christian leader who led a rebellion in Shimabara. But his army was quickly defeated by the Bakufu army and he was executed for his crimes. Due to his hatred against the world, his soul continued to wander within darkness. 150 years later, he was brought back into the world by making a deal with the dark god, Ambrosia. He used the body of a samurai to come back to life during the Tokugawa era. He plotted to bring Ambrosia into the world by using the Palanquin stone and its energy. But his plans were quickly stopped when a samurai by the name of Homaru killed him. But the truth is that Amakusa's soul was split into two parts, good and evil. The evil Amakusa plots world domination and created his ideal kingdom. Maybe this castle belonged to that dark entity.
Whoa, that is some story.
Well, that proves to be truthful.
Strange that such a thing was never mentioned in the history books.
And NESTS was exploring an island that belonged to an ancient sorcerer? To think that I was never aware of this.
There's one thing I don't get. All these events happened centuries ago, and like Maximus said, it was never mentioned in the history books. So how is it that you Ikari guys know so much?
Do you really think that we're just simple mercenaries? Don't underestimate the Ikari soldiers!
Okay, let's get back to the problem at hand. Maxima, what else does the crystal ball say?
It's pretty stuffy. There are dozens and dozens of pages floating around in some kind of space. It's almost like a middle-aged computer. Wait, hold on! There's a page here that is titled Very Important.
check it out then. What does it say?
Hold on! It says, day 27 through 28. My dream of building a new humankind where I rule has been postponed, all due to the actions of the spirits of the samurai that live in this age. Blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Ah, here's something interesting. Day 47. The most surreal incident occurred when only I, a Makuza, had the privilege to witness. I witnessed the arrival of a mysterious creature that came from the sky. A creature neither of the heavens, the earth, or the demon world. A creature who came from another universe. A creature that will prove useful to me. Or so I believed. This is some freaky stuff.
Another universe?
Like an alien or something? You gotta be kidding me.
Why not? So far we saw some strange stuff. Who's to say that there aren't other life forms out there?
Hold on, guys, there's more. For the first time in my existence, I realized what fear truly is. When I came forward to the creature, it held a power neither mortal nor demon could possess. The creature had an immense ability to shapeshift, and a godlike power that could evaporate an entire civilization in a matter of seconds. The creature called itself Neo Dio. This experience was indeed frightful. It was like staring in the face of death, ripping away at my soul. Wow, this guy's one bad mother... Okay. For the first time in my life, I felt depression, which was humiliating for me. So to save my own existence, I summoned up all of my powers. I even used the immense energy of the samurai's spirit all over the world to seal the accursed creature. It was a very difficult process, but in the end I was victorious. I should have destroyed the creature in its weakened state, but I was too intrigued on how much power this creature possessed. In the end, my own greed forced me to maintain the being that nearly executed me. I only hope that in my own ravagiousness, it does not lead to my own destruction. For that, I need to use the powers of the demon world. This is practically it.
If you ask me, this whole thing sounds like a ghost story.
It doesn't matter what it sounds.
What? Angel?
How did she get here?